How's it going? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. One of the most epic things happened to me a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to tell you a bit about it, but in order to do so, I need to give you a bit of background first. So in 2016, Martin Molen from the band Wintergatan built a marble machine that was capable of using marbles producing music. And he built it over the course of a year, or just over a year, just after a visit to the Speelklok Museum in the Netherlands, where he saw all of these automated music instruments, basically. And the thing is, that video was amazing, but it was kind of a single purpose. So it was built not to withstand the rigors of tours and stuff like that. So basically he wanted to build a better machine that was capable of withstanding a world tour. So shortly after, he started building the Marble Machine X. Now this was an absolute journey. Years and years of investment into building this machine, and some would say it was a bit over-engineered, some would say it's under-engineered in some areas, and this is a fact that Martin talked a lot about in his videos. So since 2016 basically, I've been glued to this YouTube channel, checking out all the progress in all of these different areas. So basically he would go from CADing, CNCing, metal and woodworking, project management, and a lot of different types of things all merged into one goal, one concept, one machine. It was just an amazing journey, just seeing how he dealt with all of these different situations and issues over time. It was kind of like a roller coaster for sure. The project was recently cancelled in favor of a better machine, a more functional machine, something that can withstand that pressure over time. And right now, the future of the project is very much undecided. However, the original machine and the Marble Machine X have been donated to Siegfried's Mechanical Music Instruments Museum in Germany.
The machines are going to Siegfried's Music Cabinet, which is a mechanical music instrument museum, and you will be able to visit the machines, both the original one and the Marble Machine X, and we're also gonna drive my CNC machine there. So I will do some CNC machining for the third machine.
Not only did I get to see the museum itself, which is full of incredible instruments from decades or hundreds of years ago that make all of these interesting contraptions that are doing so much, and they're all backed up by programming wheels or whatnot, some sort of mechanism that will read out of music notation of some sort and convert this into audible sound, music.
Da ist die Musik gespeichert, also die Software.
And the museum itself is amazing. However, I did get invited as well to see the workshop where the machines arrived, and wow, that was That was just mind-blowing. I had the opportunity to not only view the instruments, but also to talk a bit with Lucas Wendel, who is in charge basically of restoring them and trying to bring them to a point where they can be exhibited, where they can play music for people, basically. I was not expecting just to see it straight away. So restoring the small broken parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and at some point I want to at least attach the vibraphone droppers, because the parts were delivered but he never finished the droppers. So this broke off at some point.
Yeah.
You can try this one for the flywheel.
Yeah.
Because it's surprisingly hard to actuate. I wasn't expecting that.
Oof, it's gonna need some work then.
It's no wonder this one broke, because there's almost no material left.
Oh wow, okay. I remember he put a lot of attention to the types of, like when he was joining the metal parts with other metal parts, that to reduce friction he had to use like graphite or something, and things like that.
I would be glad if he hadn't found graphite, to be honest. You've already noticed if you like the inner part of the ring magnet lift has bearings on the inside. Yeah. And if you check the track where those bearings run, you see that the screws for the bearings must have dug into the wood at some point. Yeah. And at some point it also runs a little heavy, so there's definitely more resistance to be removed by fixing mechanical issues than by spotting on too much graphite powder. I really like the idea of the modularity.
Yeah, because he wanted to be able to transport it, right?
Yeah,
so just pull the...
Actually getting it back together wasn't that difficult. I'm not sure if you saw our video on it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Ooh.
Interesting. I'll definitely check that out straight away.
And also just having the vibraphone stuff, like, you shouldn't use that many washers anyway.
Yeah, well, he was always putting washers on everything, right?
He actually, I got some boxes full of stuff just to keep safe for the time being until he's ready in Sweden. And,
just in case you need more washers or something.
And the top was the welding magnet. Great.
Yeah.
So every washer was stuck to the magnet.
Yeah, magnetized. Oh no.
Just getting the stuff, like, this is a bracket attaching the base to the actual machine. Yeah. And this is a
more washers.
Yeah, so have fun figuring out how many washers need to go where.
How long do you think it will take to
I hope to have this one finished by in about 2 weeks, at least assembled. Yeah. From there, we'll see. Obviously, we start getting more and more people asking to use it, which makes totally sense. It would be nice to have at least one machine with a regular exhibition. Also, in case I'm not here, because in that case, people are out of luck. Yeah. Stupidly heavy. But that's just foam.
Oh wow. It always, like, at least on camera, when you look at it, the texture kind of always looked rubbery to me. I didn't imagine it to be like hard
really heavy.
Wow.
An interesting choice he did. He like CNC'd it flat.
Yeah.
And after that,
you have to
heat bend it around.
Yeah.
Instead of using a rotary axis.
Yeah. Wow.
The next idea would be to use a rotary axis, but we'll see about that once my Machine 3 concept wooden poster from wintergatan.
Yeah, that is so cool. And this is the original one.
Original, yeah.
That was just like in storage for so many years, right?
I think it's been 5 years in a shed in France.
Wow.
And yeah, you can see that it was.
Yeah.
Like just removing the mold stains alone.
Yeah, yeah.
This one will have to end up being completely disassembled in the meantime. It's a little bit out of our comfort zone, to be honest, because
it's all custom made, right? It's all just
exactly.
Like...
It's all custom made. It's more like an art piece than mechanical music piece. So it will be interesting getting it back together, where we can be sure enough that we didn't change too much.
Wow, what a whirlwind. First of all, massive thanks to Lucas. It was amazing to have this opportunity to go there, to speak with you, to see what's going on, to see the machines in person. But not only that, just to hear a bit of the context, what's the future for these machines, what the issues are that have to be resolved to get to a level where they can be exhibited. And it's just crazy how you just walk in and bam, The machine's straight in front of you, and you just don't expect that. It's like you've been watching this instrument being built over years, and then suddenly you just walk in and it's just there. It's flabbergasting. It's just amazing. Lucas and the museum have their own channel where they're going to be detailing the progress of restoring these machines to a level where they can be used for live performances and whatnot. So click on the card up here, or you can click on the link in the description to check out their channel. And finally, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.